Hello, this is an autism advocate and spiritual journey coming to you with a new type of take a walk with me video. This time I'm doing it from a special location called Angelica, New York. And there's all kinds of really nice historical, all kinds of cool stuff going on here. Nothing today since it's like just a random day, but they do all kinds of cool stuff here. Like this upcoming weekend is their Heritage Days, which they do every year on the first weekend of August, which is super cool. And right here we have the Angelica Legion with their army tank from I don't even know what war, but it's really kind of cool. And up here you have the old Black Eyed Susan's restaurant. I don't know if they're open anymore or not, but that's kind of cool. And as you get up here, you kind of get to the gist of Main Street, all the different businesses and antique stores and the old hardware, which I don't think they're open anymore either, and the bank up here past the hardware, which also isn't open anymore. It's weird that all these really nice businesses and programs aren't really open anymore. It's a little weird. But they do have a lot of antiques. And that one over there, the Angelica Gallery, they have crystals and plenty of them. So here's the old community bank, Angelica headquarters, which isn't open anymore, which is a bummer. And right here, if you're looking for a cup of coffee or some good hot cocoa and you're in Angelica, this place has got it. It's an antique store and coffee shop. And they also do have really good baked goods and some ice cream too, which is cool. And right here is the old Angelica Sweet Shop, which hasn't been open for a couple years. And they used to have the best homemade baked goods and ice cream. And this place, it looks to be a salon. I don't know if they're still open. I haven't been over here enough recently to really know what's open and what's not. But they have this really cool antique store here, which has all kinds of cool stuff, including a cow chained to the pole. Over there, if you go a little farther, is the library. It's a really nice library. They do all kinds of cool events there, like board game nights and craft events and stuff, which is super cool. Yeah. And up here is the old Angelica Hotel, which I don't know what they do with that anymore. But that's really cool. And as you go farther up here, there's all kinds of really cool stuff. Like, we'll get to it when we get closer. So that's the library, which also has the Colonial Room, which is kind of like a historical display with all kinds of cool historical items and stuff, which is super cool. One of my closest friends is the local historian, so he knows everything. And every time he's over and I'm over, he tells me all sorts of cool stuff. Really interesting. And up this way a little bit is the fire hall, which is super cool. The fire hall is really cool. It's just up this way a little bit. And this is Angelica, where I grew up. So I know a lot about the town and maybe a little bit of what goes on. Not a lot, but a little bit. Right there's the Angelica Fire Hall. They have these really cool banners on all the light posts. I think they're veterans and stuff that lived in Angelica, which is super cool. And up here, past the fire hall, we have Delectable Collectibles, which is another antique store, but they have a lot of really cool stuff in there. A lot of really, really cool stuff. There's our fire hall, which is a really nice fire hall. Sometimes when they have yard sale times in Angelica, the fire hall will have a whole bunch of really cool stuff going on in there. And I think they do chicken barbecues and stuff too, which is cool. Up here is Delectable Collectibles. Yeah. And up here a little ways farther is one of the restaurants in town is still open and has been for many years, which is super cool. When we get that far, I'll show you. There's more veterans on the light post over there. Yeah. This is going to be a little bit of a longer take a walk with me video because Angelica's got so much to offer. Probably not as much as Wellsville, since Wellsville's so much bigger, but Angelica's got a lot. There's a little, I think that's all hay there. Little hay field or whatever. Used to be a house there. And right here, I believe this street is called High Street, which is, you just go all the way up the hill and it comes back around just up here. So that's cool. There's more veterans. So much to offer in Angelica. I don't even know what half this stuff is. Now I sound like I do when I'm in Wellsville, because I really don't know what half this stuff is, because there's really nothing to notice unless it shows itself out, you know. But up here is the hotel, restaurant as it's called. They also have a bar in the back, I guess. Not as nice of a bar as Booksellers, I guess, because Booksellers has just about everything. But this is the hotel restaurant. I guess they have like Sunday brunch, which is supposed to be really good. And this is the Angelica Hotel restaurant. And if you go up this street a little farther, you'll get to Three Bums, which is a pizza place. Used to be called My Place, now it's called Three Bums. So this has been an Autism Advocate and Spiritual Journey, coming to you with a different type of walk with me video in Angelica this time. Thank you, have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy Monday.